And here we are again, playing more KOTOR 2. Last time we got attacked by Vissis, and we're going to talk to her now. Because she yielded to me. Are you alright?
I am able to serve.
I asked if you are alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
No. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions. And in my survival. And use it as a weapon to do you greater harm.
How did you find me?
I felt you. Heard you through the Force.
We're gonna start with more talking.
It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature. Of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I didn't know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me. And I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
I already asked that. I have some questions.
I will answer what I can.
Tell me about your homeworld.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
How did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went... Ah, no, this one's better. I've seen similar acts of destruction at Malachor.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me.
The galaxy.
I did not mean to draw comparisons between KOTOR and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
Intact? How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed.
Yeah, I already asked that. Yeah, whatever. I have some other questions. Is your master behind Paragus?
My master did not cause the end of the planet you speak of. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere.
So then there was two Sith out there, but one of them died of Paragus, thank God.
Their hatred of the Jedi
I thank the Force.
All their eyes are upon you. And it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
But why? Why me?
I will answer.
It's not fair. I heard your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force.
Like precognition,
that
maybe?
manifests itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
Like you did for me. You sound as if sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
This is a limited ability to see through the Force. She has Force sight in first person, and is able to also use it as Force power by spending Force points.
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
When one endures, it gives hope to others and themselves.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And
Sure, I mean, look at the
feel you are an
Mandalorian
example
Wars.
of this.
It wasn't until the entire Republic and galaxy was suffering that it became evident that the Republic was weak and stagnant. How do you see through the Force?
If you wish to know, perhaps it is possible to show another what my people see. What I see. First,
What
you
I
must close
see.
your eyes. The surface of the ship, its sights, will only be a distraction.
Close your
Now in your
eyes.
mind, reach out. Listen for my breathing. Do not focus on the sound, but the life behind it. Imagine its energy, its texture, in tandem with the breathing. And then in your mind, step back from the image and see what remains. There. It is not as difficult as I thought. You learn quickly.
Learn quickly. Gain a bonus to Force points and Force sight.
It will take effort to maintain such sight. But forgive me,
Cool.
but before you go,
Because I believe you can be saved.
you must not do this.
Strengthens them
So you
both.
say. Very well.
And now we got a new Force power. Force sight. That's what she did to us earlier. Yay, can I teach you some things? Yeah, here we go. Learn affect mind.
I
Learn dominate mind.
For you.
And that's all I can teach her. Very well. We're gonna go teach Bayodur some things after that long
Yes,
talky
General.
talk. This one's just gonna be Force sight, right? Yeah,
Yes, General.
that's all I can teach him. Do I have all the parts? No, you're still missing a lens. Ugh. I hate you. See if we can upgrade T3 again. Can I operate on your memory core? Nope. Is there anything else I can... Nah. Can't do anything with HK just yet. We're gonna talk to Kreia first. Then we'll go talk to Atten about what those people last episode said. Demira Luca, why do you call her Seer? Yeah, I know, I already talked to
your
her.
thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end. It is not something I would wish. This one you have saved has other. Her presence here is a threat to us.
Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents
Then
itself.
you are learning.
Then you are learning. Atten said her planet was wiped out. It's the only colony of her people in this sector.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Dang it.
You are right to trust your instincts. If your instincts lead you to an answer,
I think I need more awareness, which I can't really get right now. Oh, and I'm already getting some from there anyways. We'll have to come back and talk about that.
yes.
Okay, so then we have nothing to talk about right now. Essentially, well... No, there is going to be something to talk about.
Yes.
Yes, I need some answers. Thought more...
It-
Okay, never
Yes.
mind.
That
Need to find a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Here we go. When she attacked, she did
she
something
did
to my
nothing
sight.
to your eyes that was not all. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the mark. Close your eye.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
You mean as he stands there? Hey, he has a stuck motivator. Shh.
Now stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Hey, I can hear her catching it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus
Bad
on
student.
my voice. The breathing of the blinded one.
The
as she
blinded
meditates
one.
in the dark. Now, listen
Deeper
past
past
her
her breathing. And listen.
As my feet walk from the
Ashes of Qatar.
I shall not fear, for in fear lies death.
And what? I heard her speaking.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was...
But how did I do that?
That is not the real question you should ask, because to listen to the thoughts of... Now leave.
I've gained 1 awareness and recovered some of my connection. Yay, awareness
Yes.
buff. Yes, and I need some answers. Come on. It means we've got problems. Okay, well.
Yes?
Teach me more of lightsaber combat. I wish to know what other training. You taught me of sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to... The greatest...
Don't leave your skills behind.
Are those that mean...
What do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, one's ability to understand, and others have mastered the more subtle work of politics. When such skills are... My warning to you, what skill...
What's my strongest skill? Probably my aptitude for computers.
And what skill would you...
Relying on not being seen. Very well, I'll take this lesson to heart. Very well, I have other questions.
Yes?
Just teach me more about the Force. Before you taught me to listen, I wish to continue that lesson.
There is nothing more that I can teach.
Right, I remember what I need to do to get that one. So what if I don't have a stealth field? I was gonna just put on something that gives me a bonus to stealth and continue on past, but unless Krea's not. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go talk to Atten now, because we got some big news to talk about him with.
Something up?
Something up. Got some questions.
All right.
That's someone in Nar Shaddaa says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, that you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Something you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Calm down, I just wanted to know. No harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi. Or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
If you've got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Bragas. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived in Nar Shaddaa.
Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Dxun. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got questions, ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on, let's hear it all.
Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Must be some reason you believes you do.
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You are wrong. It is not the way the Jedi.
Just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
And then, as if none of that happened, I'd like to know more about your past.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Why not?
It's because I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
Served in the war?
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
I didn't know you served with the Republic.
I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
That was wrong. You answered war with war.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when
This
the
one's
Mandalorians
crazy.
set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn.
Still burn
Without the Jedi who
years
turned on
later.
The Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
Betrayed your oath.
Well, that puts us on the same level, doesn't it? Doesn't make your decision any more right than mine if you want to start sentencing me. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
What happened then?
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us. Not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
How could you have killed Jedi?
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness
is
doesn't
such a
cruise beyond the
genius for
surface
this part.
feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
So you force emotions to block someone reading your mind?
Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
What do you mean?
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Capture him, not kill him?
Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
Well, you're here now. Why?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
Telling a Jedi you
You've
killed Jedi.
too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you
Yeah.
only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Why'd you leave the
Well,
Sith?
there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine.
Who?
I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention.
Truth about what?
She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the
Mustafar,
Force was
no.
sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her.
What did you do?
I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, She showed me the Force. In my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was. And how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
This is what it means to be a Jedi.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her.
It's a lot to bear, and a lot for me to forgive.
In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try.
Then I welcome your help.
I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
Then let us stand together against the Sith.
Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
Then I will train you, Atton.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or...
Just close your eyes and open your mind. Now I get to be the Jedi Master. You must learn to feel it around you. Feel its currents, its eddies. Listen to the echo of your thoughts, your heart, separated from war, separated from hate. Think of what you felt when you felt the need to help me, to protect me. And at last, Atton, awaken. He's taking his first steps on the path of a Jedi Sentinel. And that's why you save Atton's levels, because he also gets to become a Jedi. And now that we've spent 23 minutes talking to people, we're going to move on to Dantooine. Because I don't want to do Nar Shaddaa right now, and I want to go to Dantooine. But I want to go to Dantooine. Because it's cooler. And also, we were there in the last game, and we thought it got blowed up. Because Malik did things to it. Malik was a big, meanie jerk face, and he hurt Dantooine. And that's not cool. But there she be. Good old Dantooine. Oh, we're not landing at the Enclave, so I guess that makes sense, because the Enclave got probably blowed up most. And we're going to go ahead and use Burst of Speed to keep moving. The sound cut out. That was weird. I don't know. I don't care. We're going to keep going. And out we go. And I'm going to take Kreia. And I'm going to bring Atton. Because I don't want to bring Vistus right now. I only wanted to level up one person right now. I couldn't level up Vistus too. It's too boring.
Another visitor?
Another visitor. I'll be going.
I hear you.
And you know what? I'm going to pause until I level up Atton, because it's going to be a lot of levels and it's going to be boring. I came back on the Ebon Hawk so I could try and give him some feats and stuff, but then I forgot this was going to happen.
Because I told her
So there's more talking for a little bit longer.
And now you are free.
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you. And let me show you why. I once held the galaxy, by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer.
So she's being a big old jerk. Anyways, now I'll be back once I'm back out on Dantooine and I've leveled people up. Bye! And I'm back and I'm stealing this dude's stuff and he gets mad. Please don't steal my stuff. And that was actually really good. The Norris robe is like a really good early robe. I might actually switch to that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll probably give it to Vistus. I'm not going to give it to Atten. I like to leave Atten wearing armor. I think it fits him better. Maybe I'll switch him out to some Jal Shay or some... what's the other one? There's Jal Shay armor, and then there's... oh yeah, like the Zejun Shah armor. It's another form of the, like, doesn't resist or restrict force powers armor. So there's a bunch of stuff around here to loot. That's, like, actually some decent enough loot. So that's good. We're not going to talk to this guy just yet. We'll talk to him later. We're also, this episode's almost over, so we're not going to be able to do, like, any fighting this episode, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. We got a lot of talking done, a lot of cool story stuff revealed. These doors look nice. I really like this retexture. There's a Dantooine retexture that makes this place look better, and I like it a lot. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would
They certainly would.
I still don't believe.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave.
Well, I hope it's true.
Unless somebody beats...
So someone wants to turn in the bounty on Jedi because people on Dantooine hate the Jedi now.
Are you waiting for the...
Why not?
I fought in the war.
Exactly, it's your problem. Salvager stole your equipment? Are you sure it's a salvager? What did they steal? So there's anything I can do? I'll see what I can do. Basically, this dude had some farming equipment that was stolen by some salvagers, because people are salvaging the Jedi ruins. Hello, Tarina. Pleased to meet you. I'm Mitra.
Depending on your business here.
Ship is the fastest in the galaxy.
No disrespect at all. It is, in fact, remarkable. And unless I'm...
I'd prefer you keep that quiet. Jedi don't seem to be liked.
Right,
What do you mean by that? He didn't send for me, but I'd like to meet with him.
Brooke and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. I'm starting...
I'll make it my first priority. So apparently that Rook Jedi... well, you all know who Rook is. We're looking for Rook. He is here in the Jedi Enclave. And Adumlarp, also from the first game. What's up, buddy? Selling arms, right? You are astute. Quite correct. Uh-huh. Let me see what you got. He should have some pretty good stuff, I think. In terms of weapons, not so much. Wait a second. That's Arcanian. That's not good. It's not upgradable. It's poopy. A Dark Jedi Master Robe. Wow. There we go. Zejun Shah armor, which is pretty good. I think it's better than Jal Shay armor on average. Again, it's only 3... why is it so much cheaper? It's more like battle-based armor. That's really cool. I might have to get some of those. Her survival's decent for the saves. One of everything. The skills implant. I love these things. Bonus all your skills. There's some Jedi pieces, a Rusan crystal. Although I don't like have any credits to my name right now. So we're not going to be doing much buying. That's a private door. Can't get in there. We're going to come in here and we're going to talk to Zeron.
I'm the militia cap.
I'm the Melissa. Melissa? I prefer to call it a challenge, not trouble.
There is often opportunity in challenges. You got any other reason?
Looking to see if anyone needed a hand.
But we have a thing or two that need doing. You want?
So what work do you
I've
have?
seen a lot of visitors. We have a small. I'd take care of it.
How much is the reward?
I agree with you, but
Why is it so overrun? How dangerous is it? I'll see what I can do. He wants me to kill Kinrath Matriarch inside of a cave. And I wonder if that could be a cave that we went to in the first game. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Who knows? Well, I know. But you don't know. Unless you do know. And then we both know. What I don't know if you know. Maybe you don't know. But you will know. One day you'll know. We're going to go this way first. Usually I tend to turn around and go the other way because I'm a weirdo. But we're going to go this way. And you know what? At this nice bridge with this lovely flowing water, which... This might be where we did that, like, murder trial thing in the first game, actually. Somewhere around here. Could be. Anyways, with this nice water here, we're gonna go into first person and look at our party members. Looking like a badass over there at, and then we got, like, lame old Kreia. I got a sword still. We're gonna end this episode here. There's trees out in the distance, look at that. Maybe a volcano or just a mountain with clouds. Anyways, look at that big bird. It's like a flying manatee. We're gonna end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.